Good morning, children. Well, welcome to these online classes after a long time. Last week, I just was here and introduced myself and also told you that you must, of course, the books haven't come, but like I told you, we are going to do Roots, Book 5. Many of you might have got it from your friends who were in class 5, but many of you, of course, I know the books haven't come. That's why yesterday I put it on your group, the lamplighter. But children, one thing I had requested you, rather asked you also, to send me on my personal WhatsApp group your name, your picture, so that I can recognize you, especially, children from class 4. 5 to 6 I know, but 4 to 5 I don't know. So I will again request you to send me your name, your telephone number, and if you can, a photograph of yourself. Only 2 children have done, I think. That's it. Please don't be scared. I'm there so that you can understand and know. And of course, I've told you, keep a copy where you can do your work. Like today, I will just basically do something, and in the evening, I will send you some work which you have to send it back to me. Have you understood, children? Please, please be serious. You never know when school is going to reopen. Any moment. Any day. So, now today, I've sent you, I hope many of you have read this poem yesterday. It's about the lamplighter, page 33. I'm not going to do anything much, but I'm just going to start with a poem which will be easy for you. Now, before I start the poem, I want to ask you children that you have been, you walk on the road and then at night it's dark, but you see the street lights on the road. Well, it gets dark and we put on the lights inside the house. The same way, the street lights that are on the road, you don't have to go and put a button and put it on and off everybody. No, it switches on automatically as soon as it gets dark. So, we are talking about lights. Why? Because we are going to, as you guess by the poem, the name of the poem, the lamp lighter, a person who lights a lamp. Even now, inside our homes, many of we might have generators or inverters, but still, we have those old-fashioned lamps. When the lights go off with kerosene, we still light those lamps, isn't it? So, now, like I told you, it's automatically on. But before, long ago, a lamp lighter, as you can see in the picture, I've sent it to you. A lamp lighter, you can see in the picture here. I don't know whether you can see, but if you look at your books, you see this lamp lighter. He's got a long stick in his hand and he's lighting the lamps. It doesn't go on automatically. It's being lit. Have you understood? So we are talking about a lamp lighter, years ago. And he would go from street to street, lamp to lamp, using the stick with a glowing end at the top to put on. There were no electrical bulbs that time. So there is the theme. What the poem is talking about is that there is a young boy. And what is his ambition? Like many of you have ambitions. Somebody wants to become a teacher. Somebody wants to become an air hostess. Somebody wants to join the police or maybe the army. There are so many things. So, but this boy wants to become a lamp lighter, which I don't think any of you would like to go on in the street, walking here, there, and putting on the lamps. So that is the gist of the poem. Now, before we start reading, I am going to read the poem to you today only. That is it. I hope you have read it. I have sent it to everyone. Now, this poem is by Robert Louis Stevenson. He was born in Edinburgh. He used to write essays, poems, and he used to write storybooks and travel books. And as a child, Stevenson experienced persistent health problems which made him thin and weak for most of his life. He developed a passion for writing. He wanted to write, he was crazy about it. When he was quite young, and his father didn't want him to be a writer, but he became a writer. And he used to travel here and there, so he had seen places, and so he became a celebrity, a famous man, and he developed a passion for writing when and he became a celebrity when his novels Treasure Island, Kidnapped, and Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Have you understood? Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde is a famous story. Now, children, if you have your poem in front of you, I would like you to look at it. The Lamp Lighter. Now, a lamp lighter is a person employed to light and maintain candle or gas street lights. This poem describes the wish of a young child to follow a lamp lighter into the same profession. He wants to become a lamp lighter. Now, of course, this we'll discuss later. Before you read the poem, think about what you want to do when you grow up, okay? Just think. We will talk about it later. Is there anybody you want to be like? Well, this also you can, I'll give you some homework. Let us read the poem. Now, my tea is nearly ready and the sun has left the sky. It's time to take the window to see Leary going by. For every night at tea time and before you take your seat, with lantern and with ladder, he comes posting up the street. Now Tom would like to be a driver and Mary go to sea. But my papa's a banker and as rich as he can be. But I, when I'm stronger and can choose what I'm to do, oh Leary, I'll go round at night and light the lamps with you. For we are very lucky with a lamp before the door, and Leary stops to light as he lights so many more. And oh, before you hurry by, with ladder and with light, oh Leary, see a little child and nod to him tonight. Now look what a beautiful poem this boy basically wants, in spite of having a father who's a very rich banker, he just wants to be a lamp lighter. Because he really thinks that Leary, the lamp lighter, is doing a great job. Now most of you also in your minds, it might happen, it might not happen, you all must be having some ambition, what you want to be. Now class 5 and 6, I think you all are big enough to think. But of course it might change over the years. So don't you like this poem, children? I think it's a very sweet and easy poem. So I'm starting with this poem. So children, now please read the poem. Have you understood? You have to read. I'll explain it slowly. Don't worry, I will not go fast so that you will understand every bit of it. And like I've told you before, if you don't understand, what do you have to do? You have to go on my personal WhatsApp and get back to me. You can even call me, so that if there's any, you have any doubts in your mind, and since class 4A, I'm your class teacher in 5A, so you have every right to call me up, ask me what is the problem. There's no problem. Have you understood? That is it. Now you will read the poem, and I will give you homework in the evening, like you will find out the meanings. There are some meanings given there, like word bank, there's a word bank, only some meanings are given, like nearly means almost, not quite, not completely, lantern, a lamp in a transparent case, posting, traveling in a hurry. Have you understood? Now this is what you have to do. Please read the poem. Why I'm telling you is because the last year we didn't have any classes. So, because of that, your English has become very, some of the sentence, not about class 4, I don't know, I have not corrected your books, but class 5 and 6 children, I'm sorry to say, but the English is really bad. Your language, your writing, you have to concentrate on your studies. Last year we were like quite saying, because the pandemic was there and like everybody was saying, oh, school won't reopen. But this year, children, you cannot say. Your school will reopen, might not be this month or next month, but in another few months, your school will open. Have you understood, everybody? So, have you understood? Good morning, stay safe, and please be serious about your work. Once again, please get back to me if you don't understand anything. Thank you, children. See you in the next